How to stop an unstoppable Windows 7 service. I have recently installed a program that deploys an agent which protects from peripherals. What it actually does at this point is to block any kind of media I plug to my PC. I've done some checking and I found the name of this service blocking my peripherals. So, naturally, I've tried stopping it. First I tried the SC stop, but I was denied the access. Trying to do it by services.master of science will result in not even giving me the privilege to use stop on that service. Same response from task kill, access denied. Then I figured I'd try net stop, resulting with the 2191 message, which if I try net help was 2191 does not give any information. I then decided to surf Superuser and found out about these stools. But as soon as I try to do the CMD switch with SecSec, SCMD, I get the message. Couldn't install SecSec service column, access is denied. Strangely, if I try to use just SecSec it does prompt me with the help info. So this was a dead end again. After all these fails I have decided to just remove it from startup, right? So I open mesconfig and remove the service from startup, save and finally reboot. Unfortunately, when PC reboots so does the service. By the time I can access the task manager the service is already running, again. Can't really imagine how though. All these access failures made me think I might not have the required privileges or something, but my user account is set as administrator, so I think there's nothing more I can do.
Many security software installs a special driver that intercepts any changes to its services and processes. However, the driver is normally not loaded in safe mode, so you can disable the service there. If the service is still started after reboot, you may want to find and disable the driver in Device Manager. This kind of driver is normally under the Non-Plug and Play Drivers section, which is viewable by selecting Show Hidden Devices from the View menu. The name of the driver is normally well known for each provider.
What about opening regedit.exe and go to? Then change the service to disable. I think you can do that by changing the start value to 4. The valid service start types are service_boot_start, 0 a device driver started by the system loader. This value is valid only for driver services, service_system_start, 1 a device driver started by the IOINIT system function. This value is valid only for driver services, service_auto_start, 2 a service started automatically by the service control manager during system startup. For more information, see automatically starting services, service_demand_start, 3 a service started by the service control manager when a process calls the start service function. For more information, see starting services on demand. Service_disabled, for a service that cannot be started. Attempts to start the service result in the error code error_service_disabled.
Use task kill command followed by the service's process ID. This will kill the service.
Have you tried opening services.msc as an administrator or running an elevated command prompt? This should give you the required permissions to stop the task. Some services do not accept service_accept_stop messages by the time it was developed. And that is hard-coded into the executable. Period. A workaround would be not to have it started, and as you cannot change its properties, forcibly do the following. Boot into safe mode. Windows 10 users might need msconfig boot a safe boot. Regedit into HKLM system control set 001 services. Locate your service entry. Change start key to 3, manual startup, or 4, disabled. If you cannot change the entry, right-click on your service name on the left pane, select permissions, check that everyone has full access and try step 4 again. Don't forget to disable safe boot from msconfig again, and reboot.
If you want to support the channel, please consider liking and subscribing.